In August of 2012, the dashcam of this police cruiser would capture an officer with the Louisville Metro Police Department pulling over a Honda Accord that had expired plates.
Chad, what was you doing in 2012, man? 2012 ski? I was one. You was one in 2012? If somebody was 1 year old in 2012, how old would they be today? 14? I was 14 in 2012.
Three were inside the vehicle, and upon talking to them, the officer conducting the traffic stop would quickly pick up on the nervous and anxious behavior they were giving off. A few seconds later, and the officer would hear the sound of kicking and yelling coming from inside the trunk of the vehicle.
What?
This is when the officer would call for backup and have to forcefully detain the three suspects.
Just shoot him!
The scene would then cautiously open the trunk. They would find a man with a towel tied around his head and his hands tied around his back. The man inside the trunk turned out to be the owner of the vehicle. He had been working the closing shift at a Circle K gas station 7 miles down the road. Once he closed up the store and started walking to his car, he would be attacked.
They stole his car and tied him up and put him in the trunk of his own car.
Three suspects would then steal the man's car, but rather than leave him behind, they would tie him up and stuff him in the trunk of his own car before fleeing with it.
Why?
In the incident, the three responsible would be arrested. They were later identified as 27-year-old Trent.
Yo, Magic Conch, do you think that was a bad thing that they did?
I am legally obligated to say no.
Oh, well, Magic Conch, you're complicit to the crime.
Bly, 27-year-old Joseph Davis, and 28-year-old Brittany.
Yeah, you're complicit to the crime, Magic
What they
Conch.
had planned to do with the victim is still unknown. Had the plates on the car not been expired, the traffic stop likely would not have even happened, and the victim would have been at the complete mercy of these people and their intentions.
That's crazy, bro.
Other than being roughed up and moderately dehydrated from the heat of the trunk, the victim would make it out unharmed.
Chat, that's crazy, bruh.
On December 19th, 2017, the Tucson Police Department in Arizona would receive a disturbing call reporting a man who looked to be impersonating an undercover cop.
I'll never understand the goobers that do this, bruh.
That he, along with a couple friends, had been parked on the side of the road when a man claiming to be an undercover cop pulled up next to them. He further stated
with the
they had all been
five.
searched, and one of them was even put in handcuffs. The police would verify that whoever they were with was in no way affiliated with law enforcement. Multiple police would be sent to the scene. However, when they arrived, they were informed by the group that upon calling the police, the impersonator would hastily drive off, even leaving one of the guys still in handcuffs.
How bored do you have to be to pretend to be a police officer? Not only pretend to be a police officer, but actually go out and arrest people.
You guys live here? You guys live here? What are you guys doing? Chilling?
Days later, detectives were able to track down the identity of the impersonator, and he would quickly be arrested.
That's what y'all... You know what's crazy? We have a police impersonator in here somewhere.
Right, officers were able to confiscate multiple items used during the incident.
There's at least one!
These included a white four-door sedan with built-in red and blue flashing lights, a radio earpiece, a baton, and a dashcam. Upon further inspection of the dashcam, police found that it had been recording the whole thing. Not only that, it also showed multiple other times that the impersonator had pulled over and confronted different people.
That is insane. Dude! You are so pathetic! This is the most cringe thing I've ever seen in my life. Nah, this ain't even cosplay. This is beyond cringe.
The man's motives for doing this aren't exactly clear, but the fact that he was willing to even go as far as putting people in handcuffs doesn't make them look good.
That's what I'm saying.
One can only imagine what his true intentions were. Ultimately, he would receive charges of impersonating a law enforcement officer and kidnapping.
I don't know what that name is. Thank you for the 5.
This dashcam footage shows
Or
a
just
response
click
to a
the
911 call reporting a burning truck.
the pinned
The
link.
call was made in the late hours of February 11, 2017 in Glen Heights, Texas.
Cap.
It was reported that a truck engulfed in flames was stopped in the drive-thru lane of a Jack in the Box.
What?
So close to the building itself. Officer Chris Womack was the first respondent on scene. When he arrived, it was clear that the truck was to the point where it could explode at any time. So, thinking quick,
What kind of food they got at the Jack in the Box? They done caught the dude's truck on fire.
the officer bravely used his own patrol vehicle to push the truck to where it was a safe distance from the restaurant building.
Man! Chad, is Jack in the Box that good where it catches your truck on fire? Yo, he actually is saving the whole building though. He pushed it out with his own car. Yo, W Mans for real.
The act was able to save any damage to the building. It was also able to save any injuries from occurring, as none were ever reported.
Yo.
Richard Lee McNair was a man born in 1958 in Oklahoma. When he was just 28, he was given 2 life sentences for murder and attempted murder during a burglary gone wrong. However, McNair is more well known for his escapes during his time in prison.
I know this one. I think everybody in the world has seen this one right here. This is the, yeah, I know, yeah, everybody's seen this particular one. This is that dude that pretends he's just out for a jog, and the cop believes him.
McNair successfully escaped law enforcement a total of 3 different times. His first escape didn't last that long, only able to stay on the outside for a matter of minutes. And the second escape was a little different. 9 months out of prison as a fugitive on the run. Then, on April 5, 2006,
Classic.
McNair would make his 3rd and final attempt at escaping. It was successful, but seemingly not for long. As he was running on the side of the road, a police officer would notice him, and because police were informed of an escapee at the time, the officer would stop him.
Temple.
Do you see how hot it is outside? Somebody said it's 113 degrees and he's out for a jog. That is, how was it 111 degrees? Oh my goodness.
You live around here, buddy? No. Where you live at?
Down the road by Pineville.
Pineville?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have any form of identification on you?
No, man.
All right.
He
What is
played it
it an
off.
escapee?
Oh. Where from?
Prison.
From the prison here?
Yeah.
Wicks.
Dude, there's no, dude, you can just tell he's guilty, bruh. How you didn't see through this? Yeah, I'm playing Monday morning quarterback. I don't care.
The whole event was caught on the police officer's dash cam, and it shows as McNair desperately fabricates information in an attempt to convince the officer he's not the escaped prisoner.
What's your address?
I don't have an address. I'm at the hotel. We're working on houses and stuff like that. Roofing.
How did you believe this?
Okay.
For my brother.
All right. Where you staying at?
That Titusville or Titus Inn? Titus Inn. Little over.
Where's that at?
I don't even know the address. We just got into town about a week ago, and he dropped me off to jog. I always jog about 12 miles a day.
Where'd he drop you off at?
Up there on that road by, there's some construction going on up there, some houses. And he dropped me off.
Who y'all work for?
It's his,
I know. What's the name of the
roofing
company?
Phil's Roofing.
Okay.
Phil's Roofing.
This dude maxed out dialogue, and this dude literally maxed out dialogue in the create a character section of the game. And you know what's crazy? He maxed out luck even higher than dialogue, because I'm not gonna lie. He's over here like stuttering and stuff. It really don't even say. He's like, Bill's roofing. He maxed out luck and dialogue.
Did you go through a briar patch or something?
Well, yeah, roofing. I always roof in shorts and cut my scratching up on, the roofing.
That's why your knees are all cut up.
McNair's ability to quickly come up with fake information proves extremely helpful in convincing the officer he had nothing to do with the escape. However, he would make a couple mistakes. Near the beginning of their conversation, the officer asks for McNair's name. He does this once again near the end of their conversation.
What's your name?
Robert Jones.
Robert Jones?
Uh-huh.
And what's your name again?
Jimmy Jones.
McNair gives two different
Never mind, he's just maxed out luck. Nah, this dude sucks.
fake names.
You run from the police for a living, and you mean to tell me you're making little mistakes like this?
The officer doesn't catch this, and in the end actually lets McNair go, thinking he's just a jogger.
When I crossed the tracks down there, I saw you running. I said, well, how lucky can I be?
No. I'm not no prison escapee. I'm sorry to have to hold you up, but
Hey, no, I'm just doing my job,
I
man.
know you are.
But, yeah, just be careful. You'll probably get stopped again, okay? Don't be alarmed by it.
All right.
That's our quick line
You
there.
have a good day now.
Be careful, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
This crucial mistake would allow Richard McNair to remain free for a full year and a half after this encounter.
That is unbelievable, bruh.
Once he was finally discovered again by law enforcement, he would be sent to a Supermax prison in Florence, Colorado, the most secure prison in all of the United States. Another attempt to escape was never made by Richard Lee McNair.
And he's still in there today. Take care, buddy, is wild. Yeah, that's wild.
This police dashcam footage comes from a California highway patrol vehicle. The two officers inside were responding to a reported structure fire when a large mudslide is quickly revealed on the road. But once it's noticed, it's too late. There wasn't enough time for the driver to react. Therefore, the patrol vehicle is sent directly into it. All four wheels are quickly elevated off the ground,
What?
turning the vehicle around and forcing it with the current of the mudslide.
Could you imagine you just driving down a road, and of all things in the world, a dadgum mudslide sweeps you away? They're still going. They're on the highway.
Luckily, by some miracle, the officers were able to regain traction
He's literally in the correct lane, going the correct way.
and drive ahead of the slide. By that point, there wasn't much they could do but warn pedestrians and watch the disturbing sight of the mudslide rushing down the road and tearing through their city.
Golly, man.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go.
See that right there? I would drive straight into the mudslide just because y'all yelled at me like that. I'd be like, I'll show y'all. I'd have drove my car straight to the mudslide. I'd have never been found again. They'd have never found me or my car, all because they had to yell like that. Like, you really gonna tell me to get out of here? Nah, I'm good. I'd have floored that thing straight to the mudslide. They'd have never found me again. But at the end of the day, I would have went out knowing that I didn't let them tell me what to do.
It's gonna come right through us. What are we supposed to do? I have no idea. Ventura 29201, there is a very active mudslide coming down Olive Mill towards the 101 right now. It overtook our vehicle as we were heading north on Olive Mill. We were able to barely escape and we're down by the freeway now. But it's there's a lot of debris and a lot of flow coming down. It should be on the near the freeway very shortly.
Someone's behind you? Why you lying? You made me drop the magic conch. Are you okay, Magic Conch?
Sounds like a lot of hoopla.
I said, are you okay, Magic Conch?
Sounds like a lot of hoopla.
I said, are you okay?
Warning, this conch is not actually all-knowing and cannot guarantee accurate predictions.
Mike, get in the car. Mike, get in the car.
Mike, get in the car!
Back up.
Why did I just hear a sonic ring noise?
Mike, get in the car. Mike, get in the car. Get in the car, Mike. Get in the car. Get in the fucking car. Mike, get in the car. Mike, get in the car. Get in the car, Mike. Get in the car. Get in
Mike!
the car. Back up. Get the PA on.
Mike tripping!
In the early morning hours of July 27th, 2018, police in Wyoming received multiple calls reporting a reckless wrong-way driver on the highway.
Yo, Legends with the TNW Legends.
Were the first on scene.
Appreciate you, Legends, with the
In order to
10.
stop the driver, the officers were forced to use their own police cruiser as a makeshift barricade, which was all caught on their dash cam.
What?
Good. Take as many lanes as you can.
No!
Watch yourself, watch yourself.
No!
We are going to set up like this. He's coming right at us right now. Alright, we got him coming at us, dispatch.
As the two set up, the headlights of the wrong-way driver can be seen quickly approaching. Disturbingly, they're showing no signs of slowing down, or even diverting their vehicle's path to avoid a head-on collision.
Watch yourself. You alright? Yep.
Broda said, yep. Yo!
The quick reaction of Officer Chris DeBoer to turn the cruiser into the impact was the only thing saving the vehicles from a head-on collision and a most likely fatal situation. The wrong-way driver later stopped further down the road.
What you mean later stopped? He didn't fly off the road right then?
And was taken to the hospital for treatment of injuries. He was a 60-year-old man and was charged with his third offense of operating a vehicle while intoxicated. As for the two police officers, they were lucky enough to make it out of the incident with only minor injuries.
Hey! W roadblock though. God, yo, that background's so tough.